It is 2:30 a.m. in Manchester, and the city is glowing in a completely different mood. During the day, Manchester is famous for football, universities, and industry, but at night it transforms into a vibrant playground of lights, music, and energy. The camera moves forward in stunning 4K HDR, capturing every neon sign, every reflection on wet streets, and every person walking by with crystal clarity. The cool night air, the distant bass from clubs, and the laughter of people on the streets create a powerful atmosphere that defines Manchester nightlife. This walking tour video gives viewers the feeling that they are actually walking through the city themselves. The stabilization is incredibly smooth, so even while walking, the footage feels cinematic and professional. HDR makes a huge difference here, enhancing both the bright lights and dark shadows, making the scene look natural and immersive rather than washed out or too dark. One of the most unique features of Manchester nightlife is its cultural diversity. On the same street, you can see people from different backgrounds, countries, and lifestyles enjoying the night in their own way. Some are dancing outside clubs, some are chatting with friends, and others are quietly observing the city while holding a drink or coffee. This mix of cultures and personalities makes the city feel alive and inclusive. The video showcases some of the busiest party streets where clubs and bars line both sides of the road. Different types of music can be heard from different places: electronic dance music, hip-hop, live bands, and even indie rock. This variety is one of Manchester's strongest selling points, offering something for every taste and mood. From a technical perspective, this video is an excellent example of night videography done right. The 4K resolution reveals tiny details like reflections on the pavement, car headlights, and facial expressions of people passing by. HDR balances the contrast between dark areas and bright lights, so nothing feels too harsh or too dull, creating a professional cinematic look. The camera movement is slow and steady, allowing viewers to fully absorb the environment. The walking tour style is a major unique selling point because it provides a virtual travel experience. Even people who have never visited Manchester can explore its nightlife from their screens, feeling as if they are part of the city's night scene. Manchester's streets at night are filled with young people, especially university students, tourists, and locals looking to relax after a long day. You can see queues outside clubs, security guards managing crowds, and glowing signs inviting people inside. These visuals show how active and organized the nightlife scene is, even in the early hours of the morning. Food stalls and fast food shops also appear in the video, where people gather after partying to grab late-night meals. Burgers, pizzas, kebabs, and street snacks are popular choices. And these small details make the video feel realistic and relatable. Nightlife is not just about music and dancing, but also about socializing and enjoying food with friends. In terms of design, Manchester's architecture is a beautiful mix of modern and historic styles. Glass skyscrapers stand next to old brick buildings, creating a unique cityscape. At night, these buildings are illuminated by streetlights and neon signs, giving them a futuristic and cinematic appearance. The camera captures these structures from different angles, highlighting the city's character and identity. Sound plays an important role in this walking tour as well. Even without narration, the natural audio makes the experience more immersive. You can hear people talking, laughing, music playing from clubs, and cars passing by. With headphones, the viewer can feel completely surrounded by the city's energy, almost like being there in person. This video is not only entertaining, but also informative. People who want to understand Manchester's nightlife, safety, and social atmosphere can learn a lot from this footage. You can see how people behave, how security is managed, and how public spaces are used at night, giving a realistic insight into urban life in the UK. Another interesting aspect is the themed clubs and bars. Some places focus on specific music genres, others have retro designs, and some use advanced LED lighting and laser effects. By showing the exteriors of these venues, the video sparks curiosity about what is happening inside, making viewers want to explore more. Public squares and open spaces are also featured, where people sit, talk, smoke, or simply enjoy the night air. These spaces act as social hubs, proving that nightlife is not limited to indoor venues. The streets themselves become a social platform where people connect and express themselves. The video feels live and unedited, even though it is pre-recorded. This live-like feeling makes it more engaging and authentic. For travel channels, this style is very valuable because viewers prefer real and unfiltered experiences over heavily edited content. From a performance standpoint, the camera performs exceptionally well in low-light conditions. Night filming is challenging due to noise and focus issues, but here the footage remains sharp. Colors are accurate and focus is stable. This suggests the use of a high-end camera and proper settings, possibly with advanced sensors and lenses optimized for night shooting. Street performers sometimes appear in Manchester nightlife, such as musicians, dancers, or artists entertaining crowds. These moments add a creative and cultural layer to the city's identity, showing that Manchester is not just about partying, but also about art and expression. This walking tour is especially useful for people planning to visit the UK. They can see what Manchester looks like at night, which areas are busy, and what kind of vibe the city offers. It helps travelers prepare mentally and decide what to expect from the nightlife experience. Color grading is another strong point of this video. Neon blues, reds, purples, and warm yellow streetlights create a visually appealing contrast. This cinematic color palette makes the footage stand out from ordinary night videos, giving it a professional documentary feel. One major advantage of this type of video is that it tells a story without words. The visuals alone communicate the mood, energy, and lifestyle of the city. However, adding a voiceover could make it even more informative and documentary-like, combining visuals with storytelling. Fashion is also noticeable in Manchester nightlife. People wear stylish outfits, modern streetwear, classic looks, and sometimes bold and unique clothing. This reflects the city's open-minded and creative culture. Where individuality is accepted and celebrated, traffic is still active at night, with taxis, buses, and private cars moving through the streets. This shows that the city's transport system operates around the clock, supporting nightlife and ensuring people can travel safely, even late at night. This walking tour also acts as a digital time capsule, capturing Manchester's nightlife in 2026. In the future, the city may change, but this footage will remain as a visual record of how it looked and felt during this time. Watching this video on a large screen truly highlights the power of 4K HDR. The brightness, clarity, and depth become more impressive on a TV or monitor, making it a great choice for home viewing as well as mobile devices. Manchester's night environment feels energetic, yet organized. The video does not show major chaos or danger, suggesting that nightlife is generally safe and well managed. This is an important factor for tourists and newcomers who may worry about safety at night. The long, continuous shots without many cuts make the video feel natural and immersive. Fewer edits help maintain realism, making viewers feel like they are on a real walk rather than watching a heavily edited production. Manchester nightlife is not just about partying, but also about social connection, culture, and freedom. People come here to relax, meet friends, and express themselves. The video captures this emotional aspect, not just the visuals for travel vloggers and filmmakers. This walking tour is a great example of how simple footage can become cinematic with the right equipment, settings, and locations. Even a basic walk through the city can turn into a stunning documentary-style experience. Pubs are another key part of Manchester's night culture. People gather there after work, socialize, and listen to music. The video shows pub exteriors and crowds. Highlighting this long-standing British tradition, this walking tour sets a mood for the viewer, making them feel like they are exploring an international city full of life and excitement. Every street offers something new to look at, keeping the viewer engaged throughout the journey. Manchester nightlife in 2026 also reflects modern trends like smart city lighting. digital displays, and contemporary urban design. These elements make the city feel futuristic and dynamic, showing how technology and urban life are evolving together overall. This video delivers a full virtual travel experience, blending technology, culture, architecture, and human energy into one continuous journey through Manchester's glowing night streets.